Hi guys. So for today's message, we are going to be looking at secrets that are going to be being brought out into the open, secrets being exposed, and it's going to be an ancestor's message, things that they would like you to know or focus on or see going on. And there is 3 piles here. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. If you guys enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow, and it also helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. It's also a great way to give back for the energy exchange I'm giving to you here today. And if you'd like to give back a little bit extra, you can find my PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And you can donate to the channel, which I really greatly appreciate. I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing my content, even being here to listen to what I have to say, and trusting me to guide you on your journeys. I really appreciate all of that. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you so much for being here. So that's pretty much what I got to say there, and we're going to get started with pile 1. For pile 1, let's see what your ancestors would like you to know. We have Libra, charming; Leo, generous; Pisces, intuitive. We also have this. We're going to save that one for here in a minute to go along with the advice from Spirit because it's a channeled message. I have no idea what's in it because it's been like 2 weeks since I wrote it, I think. So it's just been kind of sitting up here waiting for the day I felt called for it to be in a reading. Actions exposed, no more lying. So actions are going to be being exposed. There's going to be no more room for lies. I feel like you could have had your family lying to you for a lot of people. This could have been your children, could have been your ex, could have been your, could have even been your mom or your sister for some of you, or brother. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be some actions that they have been taking that are going to be being exposed. They are no longer going to be able to keep things concealed, and lies are going to be coming out. Open relationship. Mental stability, holding by a thread, it will snap. Pregnancy or birth. Gossip and lies are seen and exposed. Drama comes to light. So there was a lot of drama caused in some sort of situation that you were in. It could have been an open relationship of some sort. I did actually have a poly relationship at one point with my ex and his best friend because he wanted to invite his best friend into the relationship. He was kind of obsessed with it, honestly, and pushed and pushed and pushed till both of us were on the same page and agreeing with it. And then the moment it happened, he freaked out, got jealous, and started doing all kinds of crazy shit. He was very, very mentally unstable at that point. There could be some sort of birth or pregnancy happening in some sort of situation where they are unsure of who the parent is. I actually knew another couple they were having relationships with their best friends. It was 2 couples, and they were having relationships together. And both of them got pregnant at the same time, and I was kind of wondering exactly how do you know which person fathered the babies, just out of curiosity. Are you sure of whose kids those are? And that might be a problem later down the line. So it could be something along those lines. It's something where somebody was not committed in a certain situation, and somebody was having a relationship with somebody and ended up getting them pregnant. For a lot of the people here, gossip and lies are going to be being seen, exposed. The truths are going to be coming out, and there is no longer going to be something to hide behind. Nightingale, unicorn. Yeah, somebody's going to be singing the truth and really expressing it. It's time for non-judgment. It's time to really explore what you find to be real and right, and not to listen to what everybody else in the world views as real and right. Singing is really going to help you at this time. So is dancing. I feel like singing and dancing are going to be very good for your mental health. They're going to be able to help you in your healing journey and on this path. For a lot of you, I don't feel like it was supposed to be an open relationship. My ex actually ended up cheating on me a couple times, and like I told him, I understood the first one, and he was actually going to leave town and never come back because he was so ashamed and didn't want anybody to know, and she had blackmailed him with the pictures he had sent her and was going to send them to his family and his friends. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? You can't just abandon your family because of that. If something happens, we'll be in this together and we'll face it, and that's the way it is. And, but I did have a conversation with him about the fact that we had discussed before we started that whether he wanted that to happen or not, it wasn't open for discussion on the other end of that. And I wasn't okay with adding more people. It was something we discussed between us and decided to do together. It wasn't cheating on my end. It was cheating on his end because he went behind my back and did that. So I feel like for some of you, it may have been something behind your back. And it could have also even been that somebody was lying about some sort of situation and said that that's what was going on. And so they were able to run around with a bunch of people, even though they weren't supposed to be. Could be something like that too. We have the Lovers for sale, Strength. I was really drawn to that for sale sign there, Five of Wands, and King of Cups. There was a lot of competition. There was a lot of lies and gossip spread. There was a lot of people really watching what was going on here. I feel like people lied about you and told everyone that you might have been running around with a lot of people too for some of you. Either way, you have a lot of strength and endurance, and you're being asked not to settle for less, but to go for what you truly want. To know that you can face this and you can be a strong leader in the face of what's going on, as long as you take care of your mental health and your mental stability, and you have this mental strength and stability within you that is very admired by others around you. You also saw mental strength and stability in somebody else that may have been outside of the situation you were in. I feel like somebody has made the choice to be strong and to really free themselves from the ties that bind. If you love something, let it go. And if it returns, then you know. It's kind of like that. Love is not about restricting people. It's not about holding on to them for dear life. Love is about freedom on both ends, independence on both ends, but being able to come back together and work together as a team. And I feel like a lot of you are looking for a relationship that is more free, but at the same time, something that is committed and loyal. You don't want something where everybody's just running around doing everything with everyone. And you may be having a hard time believing that you can bring that into being, that it doesn't have to be something like that. My phone is getting too hot for some reason. It is not that hot in here. So I'm trying to find something to... Oh, here's my paintings. I was wondering where my paintings went so that I could fan some air at it and cool it off so we can make sure that I don't have to do this in 2 parts. Sorry for the interruption. Anyway, yeah, you're being asked to remain in a very stable state mentally and emotionally, to take care of yourself and to know that everything is going to be okay, and that there's going to be a lot of secrets, lies, and gossip that are coming to the surface that people are going to be seeing that were missed before. Because of the competition, because of the jealousy. There was some sort of competition and jealousy here where somebody was lying about somebody. Somebody was, because they were jealous. And I feel like somebody didn't believe you about what was going on because they didn't see the jealousy in the other person. The other person wore a mask very well. Every creature on this earth matters. You have a unique understanding of this. Don't let others convince you of anything different. George and the Dragon. Protect and defend what you feel is important. Remove the stigmas thrown at you for your compassion and your love. Show people what it is like to care. Be yourself, because your true self is amazingly beautiful. This reminds me of the post that I made this morning. This pile altogether is hitting home very much so for me. But You have a very unique understanding of what understanding of what unconditional love is. And I was actually going to mention unconditional love earlier. You are very unconditionally loving. You know that people have their bad days. You know that people have their good days. And you know that people sometimes lash out when they're hurt. And sometimes they realize those things. And you are somebody who's very, very forgiving, very loving, very caring, very kind. And I feel like even with everything that is coming out in this situation, you are still going to be understanding in a lot of ways. Don't let anybody convince you of being anything different than who you are. And George and the Dragon is on YouTube for free if you guys are interested in watching that movie as well. She spends the entire movie protecting a dragon's egg that everybody else thinks that she should be killing. Have faith and trust that you are provided for. You will have all that you need. Let go, release, forgive, move on, and then karma can play out. So it's time to let go. It's time to forgive, to release everything that has happened and move forward, knowing that karma will play out. Even if you don't want karma to play out, it's still going to play out because it has to play out. And if you're in the way, it can't play out. Or if you are holding on to the situation, then a lot of times it draws that energy back towards yourself. It's time to let go of it all and just forgive and have faith and trust that you are provided for and you will have everything that you need going forward towards whatever you have to face, because you might be facing a lot of situations on your own at this point, and it's going to be good for you. It's going to be healing for you. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might be going through, and I really hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So we have pile 2 here. Let's see what for pile 2 is going to be being uncovered and exposed. We have Taurus, trustworthy, Capricorn, ambitious, Aries, courageous. So these could be people that you could be dealing with, could be what your zodiac sign is, or it could just be the characteristics of these zodiac signs that matter the most for this reading, which I haven't actually said before. So for a lot of you, I feel like it will be less about what the zodiac sign is and what it represents. So you might want to look into those signs a little bit on your own to get more of an in-depth view of what those signs are. I feel like somebody's trustworthiness is going to be being exposed and somebody's untrustworthiness is going to be being exposed. Somebody may have been very ambitious. They may have been very bold in the way that they behaved. For some of you, I feel like there may have been something taken from you by somebody that you may have trusted. Could have been a mother, mother-in-law, friend, something along those lines. You may be very stubborn, very bullheaded. You may have a very one-track mind, and you may be going after something that a lot of people might think is out of reach or is very dangerous, and you are doing what you feel is right regardless for a lot of you. So let's see what we got here. We're going to put those aside. These are channeled messages, and I have no idea what's written in it because it's been a couple weeks since I wrote it. It's just been waiting for the day I felt drawn to put it in a reading. And we got our advice from Spirit as well. We have betrayal from unexpected sources. So yeah, see, like I was saying, you could definitely be dealing with a situation where somebody you really trusted or thought you could trust betrayed you. Physical abuse, emotional fight, jealous people, neglect of what's important, no more waiting. So, I feel like it's going to be very quickly that this ends up happening. Somebody's going to realize that they have neglected what was truly important in their life. They may have dealt with some jealous people who were physically abusive towards them because of their jealousy. There may be a very emotional fight that blows up, and people, you know what, Aries are very volatile emotionally they have a lot of fight in them. I've known a few Aries in my life, and a lot of them have been constant fighters. Like, there's a fight all the time, a lot of times when it comes to Aries. So there may be a very emotional fight that comes about because of some sort of betrayal that wasn't expected from a certain source. Somebody may even have been very physically abusive towards somebody and didn't expect to have them, like, say, call the cops on them or something along those lines. It could even be that somebody you know and trusted got into a physical, emotional altercation with somebody else because of jealousy over a situation or something along those lines. So let's see. Hawk, dragon, tarantula. It's your life purpose to be a leader, to be seen, to be recognized, to be known. You are somebody who really sees the bigger picture, and you don't allow the small details or the little things get in the way of doing what you feel is right and true for you and your path. And there are people who are very jealous of the recognition you got coming your way, of the leadership roles and characteristics that you have, of your ambition, of your goals, of your way that you continue to fight to bring what you want into existence, regardless of what is happening. And there could be some sort of issue that comes up because of that. You are probably going to be uncovering some of the gossip or some of the negativity that has been spread around about you by other people because of their jealousy towards your goals or your purpose or what you have going on, or maybe even their jealousy of somebody who gets to be with you as well. Could definitely be. 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and 3 of Swords. So you have been waiting for some sort of communication to come in, and I feel like there has been some sort of lies in the past. Communication that was, somebody may have been very sneaky, very deceptive. They could have stolen what you had information-wise and taken it and given it as their own. They are also... they're just very sneaky, very deceptive. You're very intelligent, though, so I feel like a part of you knew about this anyway, even if you didn't want to admit it to yourself. I feel like there's going to be some sort of really quick moving information coming to your, coming to you in some form or way, possibly through the mail, possibly through text message, or it could have something to do with Facebook Messenger, maybe some screenshots or something like that, possibly. These messages may hurt you very deeply because you really respected these people. You really thought that these people had your best interests in heart because you had their best interests in heart. And I feel like you used your gifts, your knowledge, your everything to try to help some of these people as well, and these people just kind of shit all over you and took what you had to offer, and they offered you a fake smile and a fake friendship and a fake mask, and behind your back they were doing a lot of really messed up things. So let's see what else there is. The secrets surrounding certain situations will be being brought to light. Control your actions when you see this truth coming out. Think first and then respond. Do not let pain, fear, or anger take your peace away from you. Be responsible. They will get it back, and your hands will be clean. Allowing your blessings to flow in freely finally. So, it's time to release these situations, let go, forgive, move forward, even before this truth comes out. And when this truth does come out, just take a deep breath and pray about it. Meditate about it. Do not act on it. Do not act on it, because there could end up being a physical altercation or a very emotional fight that ends up getting you in trouble. And once again, you're taking their karma for them instead of them getting their karma. Your blessings are meant for you and they will come to you, but you have to put down your sword. The universe is asking you to put down your sword and lean on faith and trust in the divine to take care of things. Allow yourself to receive the blessings coming your way. Stay on your path and working towards your goals. So yes, stay on your path. Do not let this be a distraction to you. This distraction is not something that you want to get caught up in. You want to make sure that your hands are clean and that you are just continually working towards your goals and allowing the blessings track to stay open so that you can continue receiving your good karma. Do not allow their karma to become your good karma by acting out in anger or rage or hurt or frustration. That's pretty much what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who these people might be, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. By the way, that also could have definitely been people that you had been intimate with as well. Pile 3. So, for you guys, what secrets are going to be coming out? What do your ancestors want to make you aware of? Gemini, intelligence. Aquarius, friendly. Cancer, imaginative. So, these could be zodiac signs of yourself or people involved in a situation they want to clue you into. Or it could just be the characteristics. You're a very friendly, loving person. You're a very kind person. You're a very open person. You are very imaginative as well. Sometimes you could be a little overly protective or overly defensive because of your friendly nature. You know that people sometimes do take advantage of that. You may have dealt with a lot of two-faced people in the past, people who claim to be your friends and were not, people who really tried to tarnish your character or really tried to get one over on you because they thought that you were naive because of your kindness, but they really they didn't think, because I feel like you are very, very, very intelligent as well. So let's see what we got here. I put these aside because it's a channeled message and some advice from spirit, and we'll look at those at the end. A new home or living situation. Blessings in disguise. You have morals. Happiness, joy restored after a tower moment. Happiness and joy restored after a tower moment. Sudden realizations of things that were missed. So, blessings in disguise and happiness and joy after a tower moment. I feel like there's going to be something that is going to seem like your entire world is coming crashing down and there's nothing you can do to stop it and there's nowhere you can turn and there's really no way out of it. And during this moment, you are going to start to pick up on things that you missed before, things that you didn't realize, things that you didn't quite understand. And I feel like you are going to see why things had to play out the way that they did. It's because you are a very good, kind, loving, amazing person. And I feel like you are dealing with somebody who definitely is not and had no plans or intentions of becoming one. This person enjoys living in their dark side. They don't really mind doing things that are not okay as long as it helps them in the end, and they don't really spend much of their time helping anyone else. And you are somebody who spends a lot of your time helping people, so you have a very good energy to give to this world around you, and you could not have this person in your energy while you were doing that. There are truly some blessings coming into you. If you guys are worried about your living situation or your home, or if you end up losing your home or your living situation or something along those lines, or something happens to where you aren't sure what you're going to do or where you're going to go, know that there is going to be blessings following it right behind that. Have faith, have trust, pray, listen to what the signs and synchronicities are telling you, and know that good things are coming for you, because I feel like there is going to be a new home or new living situation coming into your life just in the nick of time. Something that you never expected to happen is going to be happening. We have fire ants, bear, and oyster. So, there could have been a lot of fights. There could have been a lot of gossip. There could have been a lot of drama. A lot of people were really trying to tear you apart because of the beauty that you have within you. And this beauty, it was kept hidden away for a long time. And it was kept hidden away because the divine didn't want it seen by the people who would exploit that power and that beauty and that love and that light. You have this amazing, beautiful pearl within you, and you are this rare beauty. And I feel like you may have even hidden away for a time after whatever happened, but it is time to come back out. It is time to revisit the world. It is time to open up again, and it's time to really know that you have learned lessons from the past that are going to help you in discerning situations going forward as well. I feel like there may also be some things missed about somebody that you lived with in the past and the things that they were doing to destroy your life so that you could not escape them. And those things are going to be coming out as well. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Wheel. Somebody has been trapped in this mental prison, and it's a mental prison of their own making. They are trapped in this mental prison because they have this need to please everyone around them and to make everyone around them happy. And I feel like this cycle has changed and shifted, and no longer are you in this energy of needing to please other people and needing to work so hard for everyone else but you. You had to face the circumstances and these situations so that you could understand what was best for you, what you truly wanted, and how you wanted it to play out, so that you could turn this cycle around and you could break these chains that bound you down into being somebody that is everyone else's footstool, so that you could really realize your true power, your true purpose, and you could push forward, going after what you truly wanted. Now you know what you want. Now you are ready to face the world, and now you are ready to stand up for what's right for you and what's right for other people around you, and you are ready to push past any resistance that comes your way, because you are no longer going to allow anybody else to dictate your life. Because I feel like a lot of you in the past have allowed people to dictate your life, and you have ran your life in the way that other people saw fit, instead of running it by what you feel is right. And what you feel is right, because you are a very moral person and you have a lot of good characteristics about you. Let it go. Release that fear and doubt. Peace fills you inside and out. Let go of what you think is wrong. The answer was with you all along. Over the mountain or around, you've always been homebound. It's time to release all that fear before you waste another year. So it's time to let go of a situation. You may have even been dealing with somebody who is in that energy that you used to be in, where they are sacrificing their entire life and everything about them for everyone around them to make them happy because they don't feel good enough. And you're being asked to release that situation, and you are being asked to push forward, to know that in releasing and letting go of everything that has come before, that new things are going to be coming in. New doors are going to be opening for you. New blessings are going to be pouring in, because you are able to walk away from things that are not good for you, things that are not okay with you, things that you do not want to be a part of or do not want to be around. Let it go. It is also reminding me of the song from Frozen. Let it go, let it go, can't hold me back anymore. I don't care what they're going to say. Yeah, so don't care what they're going to say. Love yourself just as you are. You did nothing wrong. Don't let others get you riled up. Respond, don't react. So don't allow other people to shift your energy into something negative. And it is so hard. I know it's hard. It is really hard. My ex, definitely, there is still points where that little thread snaps and I just can't take it no more, and I allow his energy to affect mine. Don't do that. Do not allow that to happen. I yelled at my mom last night because she was trying to tell me somewhat the same thing, but I get it if you're pissed off right now and you're just like, you know what? This is bullshit. Because they're being an asshole, and it's not okay that they're being an asshole, and I don't get to be an asshole. But don't be an asshole. And just know that everything's going to be sorted out, and everything is going to be okay at the end of the day. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you or what you might be feeling about it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.